Just type in your name. Or maybe you can get your mum or dad to do it for you.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Lilbumblebear's Let's Play. I'm Kristen and I'm back with another Disney game. This is Stanley Wild About Sharks. I hope you guys enjoy. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Do you remember Stanley? Maybe you even played this game. And of course, subscribe for more nostalgic gaming. Check out the playlist in the description box. See all the other Disney/Pixar games on my channel. I have a Twitter, Instagram, and Discord if you're interested. Links will be in the description box. Without further ado, let's get started. Please enjoy.
Type in your name with the keyboard where the cursor is blinking, or ask someone older to do it for you.
Hi, Mom. Swimming class sure was fun today.
That's great, dear. I hope you didn't forget that your friend Lester's coming over.
Oh, yeah. We're working on that shark project for school.
Are you going to use the real shark tooth I gave you, Stanley?
You bet, Dad. I should give Lester back the animal cards he let me borrow, too. But I can't remember where I put them. I better start looking. See ya.
Stanley, Griff.
Oops. Sorry, Mom. I'll put my things away. I have so much to do before Lester arrives, Dennis. I have to find his animal cards, put my shark model back together, and... Uh-oh.
What's the matter?
My shark tooth. It isn't in its display case.
Don't worry, Stanley. When you're faced with more than one problem, it's best to deal with them one by one. Would you like to help Stanley put his shark model together? He could use a hand finding the animal cards and shark tooth as well. Come on, it'll be fun. It's a lovely room, isn't it?
It's the great big book of everything with everything inside. See the world around us, this book's a perfect guide.
Are you done yet? This is Stanley's great big book of everything. You can learn a lot about animals if you look in here. A. Albatross. Alligator. B. Bald eagle. Beaver. Beetle. Bumblebee. Butterfly. Butterfly fish. C. Crane. B. A. C. Chameleon. Catfish. Cat. Crocodile. Clownfish. Crow. Cow. Cricket. Crab. Crane. Catfish. Chameleon. Crocodile. Cat. D. Dodo bird. Dinosaur. Dragonfly. Dragon. Click on the dolphin to learn more about dolphins. Dolphins love leaping high out of the water into the air. It seems they love to play just like you. A baby dolphin called a calf stays with its mom until it's about 2 years old. A baby shark is called a pup and is on its own as soon as it's born. Dolphins breathe air through a hole on top of their heads. Imagine if your nose was on top of your head. Dolphins are mammals, not fish. That means they breathe air like you and Stanley. Ever thought of the dolphin as a cowboy? Well, you might, since they often herd the fish they eat. Dolphins are very sociable. They communicate with each other by squeaking, whistling, and even quacking. Oh, they love to chat. D. Why, that's Harry. He's a dog. 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 Donkey. Duck. Dogfish. Dodo bird. Dinosaur. Click on the dolphin to learn. E. Elephant. Eel. F. Click on the Once they're in the air, flying fish don't flap their fins like a bird. They're strictly gliders. Flying fish have large fins, which look like wings. A flying fish can glide as high as 5 feet above the water. That's taller than most children your age. A flying fish can stay up in the air for as long as 10 to 15 seconds. Count it out with me and you'll see how long that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew, long time, isn't it? A flying fish can glide as far as 300 feet. Whew, wow, that's about as long as 7 school buses. It's a good thing flying fish are fast because they make fast food for dolphins, tuna and sharks. A flying fish can glide through the air at up to 40 miles an hour. That's fast. G. F. Frog. Flamingo. Flea. Fly. G. Great auk. Guillemot. Goose. Gorilla. H.
Hippopotamus.
Hawk. Horse. I. Iguana. J. Click on the sting from a jellyfish can be dangerous. If you ever see one when you're in the water, don't touch it. Jellyfish are different, all right. They have no heart, blood, brain or gills and are about 95% water. While it may not look like it, jellyfish are living creatures. They can smell, taste, trap, prey and swim long distances. Okay kids, take your hand and put it on the back of your neck. Slide it down a bit to where your neck meets your back. Feel that bone? That's your backbone. Jellyfish don't have one of those. Like a stingray, jellyfish protect themselves by stinging predators with stingers on their tentacles. Did you know that jellyfish swim using jet propulsion? Yup, they shoot water out of their bodies like a water rocket. Jellyfish come in all sizes, such as the thimble jellyfish, which is about the size of a thimble, to the Arctic lion's mane. Their tentacles may be 100 feet long. Wow, 100 feet is about as long as 2.5 school buses. K. Kingfisher bird. L. Ladybug. Lobster. Leaf insect. Lion. M. Manatee. Moorish idlefish. Mouse. Mudskipper fish. N. Newt. O. To learn more about the octopus, did you know if an octopus loses part of an arm, it grows a new one? More than one octopus is called a group of octopi. You'd have to high-five an octopus 8 times because they have 8 long arms called tentacles. An octopus has remarkable eyesight but can't hear a thing. Most kinds of octopus can change their colour to be camouflaged. Camouflage means that they are born with a natural disguise for the place that they live. This helps them catch food and also hide from predators. The mouth of the octopus looks like a parrot beak. They use it to get at their favourite food, crabs and lobster. Octopi have 2 eyes on either side of their head. Imagine if your eyes were over where your ears are. That's wild. If it gets in danger, an octopus can release a dark cloud of ink from its body to confuse the enemy and get away. P. Polar bear. Penguin. Pig. Pelican. Q. Quokka. R. Robin. S. Click on seal. Sea lion. Spider. Snipe bird. Salmon. Sea dragon fish. Sheep. Sparrow. Click on the shark to learn more. Sharks have an excellent sense of smell, though they don't breathe through their nose. Sharks have super eyesight in the dark. Sharks have several rows of teeth. If they lose one, no worries. Another one will grow forward to replace it, like a conveyor belt. Did you know that sharks are the only fish that have eyelids? One of the smallest sharks in the world is called the pygmy shark. It's only about 10 inches long. Large sharks are known to eat animals even larger than themselves. Now that's a big appetite. Most sharks are shy and harmless. Still, if you come across one in the water, you should leave it alone. Most sharks need to keep swimming to get oxygen from the water over their gills. The whale shark is the biggest fish on Earth. It's about 60 feet long as a train engine. C, D, click on E, F, G, F, click on the I, J, K, J, click on K, L, M, N, O, P, O, to learn R, S, click on. Whales generally are bigger than the biggest shark. A predator is an animal that seeks out and feeds on other animals. Great white sharks are one of the largest predators in the sea. Most sharks are cold-blooded animals. Their body temperature is almost the same as the water they swim in. A whale shark's skin is 6 inches deep. Whale sharks eat plankton. Plankton is a Whale sharks eat plankton. Plankton is a mixture of tiny plants and animals. Hammerhead sharks are known for gathering in great numbers, sometimes more than 200 at a time. You would most likely find a shark in salt water, but a few species in rivers. Sharks are threatened by porpoises and dolphins, who use their beak-shaped mouths to ram the sharks in their sides until they retreat. Camouflage means to blend in with your surroundings. The carpet shark spends most of its time on the shallow seabed, camouflaged in the weedy rocks and sand. Shark skeletons are made of cartilage. A shark's brain is shark skeletons are made of cartilage. Cartilage is a strong material that forms our inner ears and nose. A shark's brain is relatively simple, although they have the capacity to learn. They can learn where and when to get food. Anatomy is the structure of a living thing, including the size and shape of its internal parts or organs. T. Toad. Turkey. Trout. Triceratops. Click on the turtle. Tuna. Toucan. Click on the turtle. Oh, watch your step. Sea turtles lay up to 200 eggs in the sand on the beach. Oh, watch your step. Sea turtles lay up to 200 eggs in the sand on the beach. When in danger, a turtle will hide inside its shell. The biggest turtle in the world is called the leatherback. It can grow to weigh as much as 400 pounds, heavier than a football player. Most turtles may be slow on land, but in the water they're superb swimmers. Turtles have been around more than 200 million years. They were here when dinosaurs were alive. Did you know a sea turtle can hold its breath underwater for up to 30 minutes? Some types of turtle can live to be up to 100 years old. Do you know anyone who's lived that long? U. Unicorn. V. Vole. W. To learn more about woodpecker. Water walker lizard. Worm. Walking stick insect. To learn more about whales, just click on this one. S. Click on the scallop, snail, sargassum fish, swan, salamander, starfish, seagull. Click on the. Ever been told to chew your food 42 times before you swallow? Well, a seahorse can't. They have no teeth. Quick, look to your left, now look to your right. Did you know seahorses have eyes that can look in opposite directions at the same time? Seahorses have bony little spines atop their heads called coronets. The shape of a seahorse's coronet is unique to them, just like your fingerprints. Seahorses use their dorsal fins to push themselves through the water. They look like they're swimming standing up. Seahorses don't swim very well or very fast, so they don't travel much. Did you know that male seahorses give birth to baby seahorses? Seahorses use their curvy tails to hold onto things, so water currents won't wash them away. Seahorses don't like being seen. Some even grow bits of skin that look like seaweed, so they can blend in with the algae. S. Click on. Stingrays' favourite food include worms and snails. Ugh. Hope they can get ketchup with that. Like sharks, stingray skeletons are made of cartilage instead of bone. Your nose and ears contain some cartilage as well. Stingrays are not mean, but they do sting people who accidentally step on them. So if you ever see a stingray when you're swimming, move away. Like sharks, stingray skeletons are made of cartilage instead of bone. Your nose and ears contain some cartilage as well. Like sharks, there are stingrays that live in seawater, others in freshwater, and others who live in both. In some parts of the world, people use stingray spines for the tips of spears. They're very sharp. Ouch! Do you snuggle under the covers when you sleep? So does a stingray. They dig themselves under the sand to snooze. Stingrays get their name because they can sting to defend themselves. Their tails have venom, like a scorpion. T. Click. U. V. U. Unicorn. V. Vole. W. Walking stick in worm. Water walker lizard. Woodpecker. Wolf. Woolly mammoth. Walrus. To learn. Whales spend their whole lives in the water because they're too heavy to survive on land. Other kinds of whale include the sperm whale, the right whale, the humpback whale, the grey whale, the bowhead, the fin, the minke, the beluga, and more. Phew. Whales are extremely intelligent creatures. Unfortunately, whales were hunted almost into extinction years ago, but thanks to conservation, many of them are coming back. Many whales use their pectoral fins the way people use their hands. For instance, a mother and baby whale will stroke each other to show affection. Whales love to splash their huge tails on the water. Oh, it's an awesome sight to see. Can you swim backwards? The beluga whale can. X. Xenops bird. Y. Yak. Z. Zanderfish. Plastic teeth. Have you seen anything around here Stanley could use to scoop things up? Plastic teeth!
Right, my tennis racket. The little plastic teeth for my shark model are scattered all over.
Too bad you're not a stingray, Stanley. Some of them swim along the ocean floor catching food.
Stingray Stanley, that's it. I'll be a stingray and scoop the floor clean.
Well, could you do my fishbowl while you're at it? Swim through the water and scoop up 10 of the teeth in true stingray style. Don't bump into obstacles and pick up those bonus treasures. Click on Stingray Stanley to start the game. Click again to get your mouse back. Right, that's what you're after.
What? That's the first shark tooth. Talk about your clean sweep.
Whoa, watch it.
2.
Bonus, hooray!
4.
Right, that's what you're after.
6. 7. 8.
Bonus, hooray!
9. Only one left. 10. We did it!
You are good at this, aren't you?
Stingrays sure are cool, Dennis. Cruising along the ocean floor.
There are a couple of sharks that do the same.
No kidding?
Bramble sharks and zebra sharks glide along the ocean floor looking for food as well.
Reminds me of Harry.
Indeed, cruising the kitchen floor looking for scraps.
Hey, I resemble that remark.
You can learn more about the stingray by going to the Great Big Book of Everything. Guide Stingray Stanley through the water to scoop up 10 of the little teeth. Avoid obstacles and watch for bonus treasures. To begin, click on Stanley. Click again to get your mouse back.
If I was a penguin, Dennis, I wouldn't need a sled. I'd just use my tummy.
Stanley, you'd better slide back over here because we have work to do.
I'll bet my kite will come in handy later. Mom always says to turn off the lights when you don't need them, to save electricity.
Bubblegum!
Gum is sticky and chewy and yum, yum, yummy.
Bubblegum! Oh, look, 2 little ladybugs. Woodpeckers can avoid headaches because of the unique shape of their heads. I'm afraid most other birds wouldn't be so lucky, like our friend the duck. There's a seagull. A seagull is a scavenger and will eat almost anything. Isn't she pretty? That's a flamingo. Flamingos stand on one leg like ballerinas. A pelican. He has a big mouth that he uses to catch fish. Which one was the scavenger? Do you remember? Right, it was a seagull. Horseshoe crabs have been around a long time. They were here even before the dinosaurs. Goose feathers are sometimes used as stuffing for pillows.
Look, Dennis. The dorsal fin's on my radio, but it's too high to reach.
Lionel's out in the hall. Why don't you just yell for him to help?
Because I'm a dolphin, Dennis. And dolphins don't just yell, they squeak, squawk, whistle, and sing.
Well, the Queen's English has always been good enough for me, thank you very much. The dolphins are going to make noises, then you copy them by clicking them in the same order. Ready? Here they go. Congratulations. Get ready. Here's another set. Clever, clever. Are you ready? Because we have another round for you. You're really racking up the points. Ready? Here comes another set. You're a good player.
Lionel!
You couldn't just call out like a normal person, could you?
I'm a dolphin.
You're too much, animal boy.
Could you please get my model piece down for me?
Sure, there you go.
Thanks. Maybe I can do you a favor sometime.
Okay then. Try speaking human next time.
Do sharks talk like dolphins, Dennis?
No, but like dolphins, they have exceptional hearing and can pick up sound waves underwater from over a mile away.
So they hear waves under the waves.
Well said, Stanley. For a human. You can learn more about the dolphin by looking in the great big book of everything.
I hope I'm as smart as you someday, Dennis.
Have you seen anything in here to help Stanley pretend he's an octopus? He needs a long arm and something sticky to put on the end of it. You can use that paintbrush to make a longer arm. I suppose he could use the ruler to make a long arm.
Hey, my ruler will work.
Attention! Forward! March! Once we have all the shark model pieces, we can go to the display case to put it together.
The pectoral fins are next to that laundry pile. If I was a flying fish, I could just fly over and get them.
Well, flying fish don't actually fly, Stanley. They glide by leaping out of the water and spreading their pectoral fins to escape from enemies.
Neat. Too bad you weren't a flying fish, Dennis.
As long as I'm not a frying fish, I'm quite content. It's a flying fish race for Stanley's pectoral fins. To start, click on Stanley. Move your mouse up or down to move Stanley around the predators. When you get close to the surface, click your mouse to leap over other fish or swim under them. Watch for bonus treats. Hit any key to get your mouse back. On your mark, get set, fly! That's the way. Keep after the bonus treasure. Perhaps being a flying fish will be fun.
Zoom! I'm the fastest flying fish in the sea.
Perhaps being a flying fish will be fun. Hey, bonus! Good show! Very good.
Way to go!
Flying fish live in tropical waters. Is that where sharks live too?
Some do, but some live in cold water as well.
Neat. Is there such a thing as a flying shark, Dennis?
Not really, but the mako shark does like to jump out of the water. It can also swim up to 22 miles an hour.
22 miles per hour? Wow, that sounds pretty fast. Faster than the average cat.
You can learn more about the flying fish by going to the Great Big Book of Everything.
I have the best mom in the world.
If you click here, you can play Stingray Stanley's Sweep Up again. Bubblegum! Bubblegum! Once we have all the shark model pieces, we can go to the display case to put it together. Well, you can't get enough of this game, can you? Let's play again. Welcome back. Remember, all you do is copy the noises these dolphins make by clicking on them in the same order that they spoke. Good luck. Sharks showed up around the same time as dinosaurs. Watch how many trout jump out. 1 trout. 2 trout. 3 trout. If 3 trout jumped last time, how many do you think will jump next? That's it. If 3 trout jumped last time, 4 trout will jump next. 4 trout. Woodpeckers can avoid headaches because of the unique shape of their heads. I'm afraid most other birds wouldn't be so lucky, like our friend the duck. Don't you want to help Stanley assemble the shark model first? The display case. Oh, we can't assemble the shark model there until we've found all the model pieces.
So that's where the tail fin is. It fell behind the bed. If I was an octopus, I could reach way in for it with one of my long arms.
You're right, Stanley. An octopus' arms, or tentacles, are long. They also have little suction cups on them to hold things.
Cool.
I'd lend you a hand, Stanley, but, well, I don't have any. Hello, Stanley's an octopus trying to get his tail fin before that crab does. Just lead his tentacle through the maze by clicking the arrows. Clever.
Dennis, can sharks get into tight places too?
Well, they have no bones, so most of them are quite flexible.
No bones? No fooling.
No fooling. A shark skeleton is made of cartilage, the same stuff that makes up your nose and ears.
I hear you, Dennis. I have all the model pieces, but I can't remember how they go together. This'll take a long time.
Not if we do it together, Stanley.
Good idea, Dennis.
Click on the display case to put the shark model together. Can you help Stanley put his shark model body? That piece fits perfect. Teeth. An exact fit. Pectoral fin. Pectoral fins stick out of the side of the pectoral fin. Yes. Tail fin. Yep. Dorsal fin. I say, well done. Well done. You sure know a lot about a shark's various body parts, Stanley.
There's a word for that, isn't there? Anatom.
Oh, do you mean anatomy, Stanley?
You took the word right out of my mouth, Dennis.
Good show. You helped Stanley assemble the model. Now, what say we start looking for Lester's animal cards and that shark tooth? If you want to play Ready, Set, Fly again, just click here. Bubblegum! You'll like it here. It's fun making faces. This pelican's making a happy face. Pearls come from oysters.
Whoops, the table could tip over. Uh-oh, almost ready to fall.
We'll help you, Stanley.
Thanks, guys. Teamwork is a great way to get things done. Whoops, the table could tip over. This waste paper basket is like a turtle shell. The great thing about being a turtle is that you carry your house on your back. I wonder if this is where they got the idea for mobile homes.
Stanley! Oh, Stanley! What about those items we have to find?
You're right, Dennis. Guess I better come out of my shell.
Arriba! This plant's gonna lose some of its leaves soon. Oh, there goes one now. That's one leaf. He certainly likes to hoot his honker, doesn't he? Look, 3 leaves falling. There go 4 leaves. If 4 leaves fell last time, how many will fall next? 5, that's correct. Leave it to you to get it right. I guess he works out. It's one of my favourite rooms in the entire house. You'll need the whale card to play Whale Way Off. Come back when you find it.
Starfish have little suction cup discs on their feet, just like these plungers. Whee! I'm a starfish.
Stanley, if you'd like to be a star at your show and tell, we better find that shark's tooth. Sharks are constantly shedding and growing new teeth. People can't do this, so they have to take care of their teeth.
I brush mine 3 times a day. Hey, there's my friend Marcy.
You'll need the jellyfish card to play Jellyfish Junction. Once you find it, come on back.
Dennis, what does extinct mean?
Unfortunately, it means these animals aren't around anymore. That's a long piece of toilet paper. Towel. That rhymes with owl.
Like when I went camping, I saw a big owl. He could turn his head almost all the way around.
This funny fellow is a clownfish. That's a quiet quack, isn't it? You'll need the turtle card to play Turtle Tally. See if you can find it and come back. You'll like it here. 1 clam plus 1 clam equals 2 clams.
It was raining cats and dogs out there. Hey, Elsie left footprints. That's messy. Oh yeah, that's where I left this one. Great idea. We can use the broom to clean the mess.
I think I may have stepped in some mud.
Uh-oh, Harry should have wiped his feet.
That's the shape of a star. That's an oval. Aww, a little baby gorilla. He's so cute.
The letter A.
Iguana. What a nice day to be outside.
Here's one of Lester's animal cards. But where are the others?
The Xenops bird is one of the few animals that start with the letter X. The Xenops bird is one of the few animals that start with the letter X. know that hippopotamus means river horse, Stanley?
Hippos sure are huge, Dennis. Imagine if you weighed as much as a hippo.
I definitely need a bigger tank. The albatross is one of the biggest seabirds there is. It's a lovely room, isn't it?
All right, the jellyfish cart.
Fish aren't the only creatures of the water. There's the snail. He's very slow. Then there's the toad. She's faster. Faster than either of them is the otter. Who do you think is the fastest? The toad, the snail, or the otter? Good choice. Let's see if the otter wins the race. Racers, on your mark, get set, go! What an exciting race! The otter wins! He's a sleek, powerful swimmer. What a race, folks! It was a drag, but the snail trailed the field. The toad hopped to it, but wound up in second place. They oughta know better. Neither was a match for the larger, stronger otter. Now back to Stanley's adventure. Over to you, player. Dragonflies aren't dragons. They're large flying insects that eat mosquitoes.
Tadpoles are baby frogs. They're really small. They need small chicks.
You like it here?
Sweet! The shark card. I was having the most wonderful dream.
You've come a long way, baby.
Harry loves swimming in the water. He's a good dog paddler.
Did you know that the Earth is spinning in space?
Look at those fleas on Harry's back.
Just as fleas hitch a ride on Harry, remoras hitch rides on sharks.
That'd be a fun way to get around. Whee!
Stanley, Lester's cards, your shark tooth, remember? Conger eels hide in the rocks and wait for food to swim by.
It's the great big book of everything with everything inside. See the world around us, this book's a perfect guide.
A moment, please.
Whoops! The table could tip over.
We'll help you, Stanley.
Thanks, guys. Teamwork is a great way to get things done. Whoops! The table could tip over. Uh-oh! Almost ready to fall.
We'll help you, Stanley.
Thanks, guys. Teamwork is a great way to get things done. Whoops! The table could tip over. Uh-oh! Almost ready to fall.
We'll help you, Stanley.
Thanks, guys. Teamwork is a great way to get things done.
Hello? Yes? Yes? Okay, bye. That was Lester, sweetie. He'll be over soon.
Hello? Hi, Mimi. Stanley's kind of busy right now, but he'll call you later.
Yay! Last card. Now to find that shark tooth.
So let's see if we can figure out where your shark tooth is. Sharks here very well underwater. Where's the most water in the house?
The bathroom.
Sharks live in hot and cold water. Where can hot and cold water be found?
The bathroom.
And furthermore, you think you might have had it with you when you took your bath last night in...
The bathroom.
So after all this, I think it's pretty obvious where we should look.
The backyard?
Harry. There are 4 fun games here in the bathroom. Have you played all of them yet?
Look up there, Dennis. What do you see?
Well, I see a shower curtain blowing in the breeze.
Not me. I see a parade of turtles marching in the sea.
I see. Or rather, I didn't, but now I do. Just click the turtle whose shell has as many dots as the number shown above. Don't let them swim too far down. There's a shark in that cave. 4 dots. Four dots. Exactly. 1 dot. 1 dot. Clever, clever. 5 dots. 5 dots. Well done. Pat yourself on the back. 6 dots. 6 dots. Superb. Nicely done, Stanley.
Turtles sure are good swimmers, just like sharks.
Turtles use their 4 flippers to swim, but sharks use their entire body.
I wonder where my shark tooth swam away to.
We'll find it, Stanley. Let's just keep looking. There are 4 games here in the bathroom and you've played 1. Good luck with the others. And have fun. You can learn more about the turtle by going to the Great Big Book of Everything. Cold water comes out of the right side tap.
Dennis, look, seahorses.
They're much harder to see in their natural environment, Stanley. Seahorses blend in very well with their surroundings. Would you like to help Stanley round up the seahorses? I believe the proper phrase is, Yee-haw! Can you all find the seahorses and put them into their matching shapes below? Sure you can. Just click on them to pick them up, drag them where they belong, and click again to drop them in. Righto! Righto! Exactly. You're a good player.
Seahorses can be hard to spot.
Reminds me of carpet sharks.
Carpet sharks?
Yes, they dwell in deep, dark waters, almost impossible to spot on the sea floor.
Just like my shark tooth. It's sure hard to see.
Oh, we'll find it, Stanley. Don't you worry. Right. You've played the turtles and the seahorses. Good job. But there are more games here for you to have fun with as well. You can learn more about the seahorse by looking in the Great Big Book of Everything. That's a louder quack than before.
That scale gives me an idea, Dennis.
Do tell.
Well, it's this game show where you compare the weight of, say, a whale by stacking it up against the weight of smaller things, like sharks or something.
That's quite the imagination you have, Stanley. Quite the imagination indeed. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting game of whale scale. Our contestant today is young Stanley Griff, and our shark of the day is a great white. Good luck, Stanley. Harry the dog, explain the rules for us, will you?
Thanks, Dennis. Our killer whale here weighs in at 22,000 pounds. That's roughly the same as 6 great whites. But you'll just have to answer a few questions correctly to even up the scales. Good luck. Let's see our first question.
Can sharks see in the dark? Yes. Only with the lights on. Only with their flashlight. Yes. Correct. Now click and drag the sharks to put them on the scale.
Now our second question.
Sharks are the only fish that have eyelids, smelly feet, their own brand of peanut butter. Eyelids. Right you are. Click and drag the sharks onto the scale.
Let's see the third question.
If a shark loses a tooth, it will fax the tooth fairy, take out an ad in Lost and Found, grow a new tooth. Right. Now click and drag the shark to put it on the scale.
Let's see the fourth question.
Sharks have been known to eat at takeout restaurants, at swim-through restaurants, animals larger than themselves. Animals, that's right. Click and drag the shark onto the scale. Way to go! You balanced the scale perfectly.
Everybody back in the water.
Harry the dog, tell Stanley what he's won today on whale scale.
Stanley, you win a new bike, a big screen TV, tickets to the Super Bowl, popcorn.
Stanley, what are you thinking?
Oh, I was just thinking about whales, Dennis. How do whales breathe in the water?
They use their blowholes like you with your snorkel.
And sharks?
Well, they get air from water flowing over their gills. Speaking of sharks, let's track down that shark tooth. Okay, you've played with the turtles, weighed the whale, and found the seahorses. You are good. But there's one more game in the bathroom you haven't found yet. Can you find it now? You can learn more about the whale by going to the Great Big Book of Everything. Sharks are constantly shedding and growing new teeth. People can't do this, so they have to take care of their teeth.
I brush mine 3 times a day. Whoa, what a big penguin.
Actually, that's not a penguin, Stanley. It's called a great auk, a large coastal bird. Look at the beautiful new blinds your mum's put in the bathroom with a colourful jellyfish design.
We're in the ocean, Dennis. They're real jellyfish, and we have to match the pairs that are identical.
Gotcha! Can you match the pairs of jellyfish that have the same colours and markings? Just click on 2 jellyfish that you think are identical. Excellent! Yes, yes, yes! I say, brilliant! Yes, indeed! What a score! You're doing well.
Do jellyfish and sharks have anything in common, Dennis?
Well, they both need clean water to live.
I change your water for you, Dennis.
Yes, you do. And your mother changes your water for you.
What are you talking about?
Why, bath night, of course. Well, Stanley, we've learned quite a bit about sharks.
We sure have, Dennis.
I think it's time we took a dip into the Great Big Book of Everything.
Oh, boy. Will we see a real live shark?
As long as we're careful. Off we go. So nice to be back in the old neighborhood. Oh, look, Stanley, a shark.
Wow, he's a good swimmer, all right.
And see, he doesn't need help to breathe like you.
And he's down here on the ocean floor. I wonder if he's seen my shark tooth.
Yikes, Stanley.
Hi, I'm looking for my shark tooth for a school project and, golly, you have lots of teeth.
Stanley?
Look, Dennis, he's smiling. Maybe he wants to have us over for dinner.
Maybe he wants to have us for dinner.
I see what you mean.
Swim for the hills.
Whoa. Boy, sharks are fun to learn about, but they should be left alone.
You said it. But we did get some clues on where the shark tooth might be.
Yeah, swimming. Breathing underwater where things are clean, or maybe get clean. my very best pal, Dennis.
You found it! Way to go!
Yeah, now I remember. I brought the shark tooth into the tub with me when I had my bath last night. I was pretending I was a shark.
Well, you're all set for your show and tell now, Stanley.
You bet, Dennis.
Were you talking to me, Stanley?
Well, Stanley, you worked very hard for that A+, and that's the tooth.
Thanks for your help, Dennis.
We learned a lot about sharks, didn't we?
Yeah, they hear well underwater. They're super swimmers. Some cruise the ocean floor, and some are well camouflaged. But all need clean water to live in. Say, Dennis, sharks sleep with their eyes open, don't they?
That's right, Stanley.
That's what I'll do. Good night, Dennis. I'm going to sleep with my eyes open like a shark.
Pleasant dreams, Shark Boy Stanley.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below which activity was your favorite, and of course subscribe for more nostalgic gaming. Remember, you are special and loved, you are never alone, you're always welcome to come back and hang out anytime. Until the next video, God bless, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye, everyone. You are precious, you are beautiful, you are special, you are loved. There is always hope. Your life is never hopeless. Your life is never over. You will be a part of my life forever. For years.